come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Lakshmi, you are from Chennai,
Yes, sir.
but your parents are from different places.
Yes, sir.
Where's your mother from?
So she's from Tenkasi district.
Tenkasi. Have you been to Tenkasi?
Sir, in my childhood, yes, sir.
You been there? Edthirgama. I think it's better. We can see you.
Yes, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I've been there a few times in my childhood, sir.
Okay. You don't have any house there.
No, sir.
Okay. And in Tuticorin?
Sir, that's the same case with Tuticorin as well.
You basically been brought up here.
Yes, sir, in Chennai.
Okay. What is this Vadagar community?
Sir, it's a community of people from in and around Tuticorin and Tenkasi.
It's based on the geographic location.
Not really, sir. It is said that they are descendants of a Telugu-speaking clan. I'm not very sure about it, sir.
Okay. But you're claiming backward class.
Yes, sir, Vadagar does come under backward class.
It's come under OBC or?
Yes, sir, it does come under OBC in the central list as well.
You should know what your community is standing for. It doesn't have a profession.
I'm not aware of that, sir.
You're not aware of that. Okay. You have any ideas about numerology or something?
I do not have, sir, but my parents have named me after consulting a numerologist only.
I see.
Yes, sir.
Your dad's name is interesting.
Yes, sir. He has inserted a H after consulting a numerologist only.
Numerologist.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Since your mother's place is Tenkasi, can you tell me something about that place? What is its importance?
Sir, it's in the southwestern part of Tamil Nadu, and it has recently been given the tag of a district, a separate district. And some famous tourist locations present are the place of Kutralam. And the name has been derived because it is said that Parakrama Pandyan, king, he wanted to construct a Shiva temple there for those who cannot go to Kashi. So that's why the name Tenkasi has come to be known so.
Okay. So you are a student of anthropology, or you studied it only for the exam?
Sir, I took up anthropology because I really wanted to know about it and understand
You are
the
interested
evolution.
in anthropology?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what does it deal about? What is it all about, anthropology?
Sir,
Why is it important? Something that happened long ago, why are we interested in that?
Sir, I believe that studying anthropology can help us in understanding human evolution, and it can help us in dealing with the health of people, knowing the genetic variability of people. And since a lot of diseases are emerging, we can study them better and studying about the genome. So this can help us in dealing with various diseases in the future. And so
It's
anthropology.
only because of health. You're not interested in anything else.
So we can also know about the socio-economic statuses of various tribes, and we can work for the development of tribes, different tribes and other people, sir.
So just tribes and health.
Sir, anthropology is a holistic subject. It not just confines to tribes. We can also.
How does it play an important? What kind of a role does it play in society, sociology?
So we can understand the socio-economic background of people, their education and their profession, their customs. We can understand their customs better, why certain people do what they do. And based on that, we can formulate policies better, sir.
Okay. In meditation, transcendent, what do you transcend in transcendental meditation?
So we go beyond our inner self, and that is what we mean by transcendental.
Can you go beyond inner self?
Yes, sir. We can
What
go
is there
beyond.
beyond inner self?
So we can reach a state of bliss, I would say, and.
How do you know that it is a state of bliss, not a state of sorrow?
So when we practice transcendental meditation, we do practice reciting a mantra in our head. So constantly practicing
what
it.
mantra is that?
Sir, it is very confidential, sir. Each person has a different mantra, which is given by a teacher,
Okay.
and we are not supposed to share it.
Okay, okay, this is very interesting. Uh, okay, what kind of fiction do you read?
So mostly I read young adult fiction, or I read
What fiction?
young adult fiction.
Young adult fiction. What is that? Everything is being given a label now.
Yes, sir. So
What exactly is young adult fiction?
it deals with the stories of coming of age people or teenagers, their problems. Or I do read sometimes war-based
Mills and
novels.
Boons.
Sorry, sir.
Mills and Boons. Have you heard of it?
No, sir. I'm not aware
You've
of
not
that.
heard of Mills and Boons at all?
I'm not aware of it, sir. Sorry.
Maybe it's too. Maybe, huh? Maybe it's too for young. It's for too young people. Anyway, I think people have become very serious. They are not romantic now.
Probably, sir.
Huh?
Probably.
The romance has been taken out of childhood and teenage stage of life. Okay, okay. So, why do you want to be? You are interested in anthropology, you are interested in something else, you studied something else. Why do you want to be in the civil service?
Sir, I want to be a part of the civil services so that I can take up social engineering, and I feel that being a part of the civil services, I can impact the lives of a larger number of people.
Is that really true?
Yes, sir, I believe that it is true.
You can become a writer if you write things, and if you can, you can influence more people.
Sir,
If you enter films, you will influence more people. These
sir,
days everybody sees only films and all that. Who looks at a bureaucrat and says, okay, we'll become like him?
Sir, I believe that the times now are changing, and people are also looking up at bureaucrats and taking them as also role models. So,
Who is your role model? Tell me.
sorry, so my role model?
As a bureaucrat, there are very few bureaucrats who are role models.
Yes, sir. So I do not have any specific role model, sir, but
So you yourself don't know who is influencing you.
sir, I would not say that by taking up a role model, we might just stick to one person's point of view or perspective. So I believe that having a broader spectrum can help us in.
Tell me 2-3 role models.
Sir, right now, the person who comes to my mind is Nandakumar, IAS officer. He helped in a club called Ignite, which is done by our college. So because of that, we started coaching underprivileged kids for JEE and NEET. And based on our coaching, some students have got admission into NITs, and one student even got admission into IIT Madras, and he was even felicitated by the Chief Minister. So such small positive changes, I believe, can happen through civil services.
Only at the small level.
So changes
So
come.
you can't impact on a higher level.
So changes do come from the smallest level, and from there on we can.
You said you want to, have greater impact.
Sir, I believe that over the course of the entire 30 or 35 odd years of civil service life, I think I can impact a large number of people, starting humbly from small changes, sir.
Okay, tell me something that is interesting about anthropology, which is relevant to us.
Relevant to our
society.
So
or to let's say there is a lot of controversy about the Indian study of Indian origin and all that.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of this?
Yes, sir. There is the Aryan invasion theory controversy regarding who the aborigines of Indian subcontinent are. There are controversies.
So what are these controversies? Are they relevant to us?
Sir, it can help us in studying the nature of the Indian society as a whole.
No, I'm asking about controversy, not how it helps us. What is the controversy about?
Sir, it is claimed that the Aryan invasion happened because Central Asian tribes, they came to India and they took over the people, the original inhabitants of the Indian subcontinent, and henceforth came the caste system.
So what is the problem with that?
Sir, it is believed
what is the
that.
Controversy about?
Sir, it is believed that.
Why don't we accept it?
So the caste system might have emerged because of the invasion of the Aryans. It is believed that has led to the emergence of caste system.
Is there a caste system?
In the Central Asia.
See, you're saying some people came from abroad.
Yes, sir.
But in those places, is there a caste system?
Sir, I'm not aware of it.
No?
Yes, sir.
If they brought the caste system, they should have it there.
Sir, I'm not aware of that, sir. But maybe after coming here, since they classify themselves
So
to
why
be
is
of
there,
a
why is
superior,
there somebody is saying something else?
so maybe
They're saying no, this has not happened. It didn't happen.
yes, sir.
So why are they saying that?
So because of the hierarchical divisions which have emerged over the many centuries, they are claiming that people who came from outside have created the caste system.
Is there any political aspect of it?
So the caste system has been painted with a lot of political angles.
It's only caste system.
So it is not just caste system, but also socio-economic conditions.
Okay.
So you are from Tamil Nadu.
Yes, sir.
He said that in Tamil Nadu, all movie stars want to be politicians and become chief minister.
So since most film stars in Tamil Nadu already have a big fan base and followers, I think they believe that if they enter politics, they can garner votes because of their good popularity.
And that is working. So that makes Tamil Nadu a very, very backward thinking state, that you are electing film stars.
Sir, it is not really a backward thing, I feel, because in the past, the chief ministers who have come from the film fraternity have done really good deeds. And things are now changing slightly, sir. Even people from non-film fraternity are entering into Tamil Nadu politics.
But why did they get elected at all? This is post facto, you find them to have worked well. But why should the people elect film stars? No other state does this.
Sir, I think it's primarily because of the popularity which they already have, the good messages that they send across in their movies, which has them in a good light, and because of that, I think people trust them and vote for them.
So
Can you identify?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you identify the demographic processes, as they say? What are the three fundamental processes in a demography?
Demographic processes.
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall now.
Okay. What do you think is the impact of social impact of the migration of young people abroad?
Sir, I think the primary reason, the primary impact is the change in the structure of the family. Now, earlier we used to have joint family, and now we are in a generation of nuclear family. And now it is even becoming sub-nuclear family, where the spouses, if they are working in different fields or different places, then it is becoming like a sub-nuclear family. So the major reason is change in the family structure.
Okay. So is there any other social impact other than this? Like who is bearing the social cost of this particular migration?
Sir, I believe both women and men are bearing the cost, and also access to education and job opportunities are more in many places now. So that is the standards of living are increasing, sir, I believe. So that is also a reason for migration.
Okay. What is the process of aging?
Process of aging. So there are many theories which have
Is there
been
any
proposed.
technical term for that, aging?
Senescence is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me. Yeah.
What? I didn't hear that.
Senescence, sir. So one theory says that we are aging because the cells are getting old and damaged. And there's this free radical theory which states that some radicals in the body are killing they are deoxygenating the good cells, and because of which we are aging, sir.
Okay. Is there any social factor other than, what you are telling?
So social factor for aging I would consider is the increasing work stress, maybe, sir, in this generation, and the improper intake of nutritious food which our ancestors earlier took in the older generations.
Okay. Taking into present scenario, do you see that it is impossible to retain diseases within the national borders, internationalization of diseases? What do you take on that?
Yes, sir. We are now increasingly globalizing, and the borders are now becoming meaningless. So people are constantly on the move, So the emergence of disease, I believe hereafter will not be confined to just one country, and all the countries should come together to cope up with the fight against such diseases.
Okay. Okay. Westernization and modernization, these are the two terms. Are they same or are they different?
Sir, I would say that they are different. Westernization is when we are copying values from the Western countries, whereas modernization is when we only imbibe the values which are important for us. Values which, retaining our own cultural identity, if we move forward, that is modernization without blindly taking up the values of the Western countries, sir.
So what are the factors that can influence the cultural identities?
Sir, in terms of our food or dressing, I think it can impact our cultural identity, and even the entertainment in the field of entertainment, like for example K-pop or Western music, which has entered into our mainstream music also. Such things, it can be impacted, sir.
What has been the role of media in changing this societal scenarios?
So the role of media has been very great because it has helped in taking these things to a large number of people, even in a short duration of time. Now everybody has access to such things, and they're able to learn what is there in other countries. It has given a larger exposure to the people, sir.
Are there any negative side to that?
Yes, sir. There have been negatives too. Some people are involved in it excessively, and it affects their mental health as well. And we can say that to a slighter extent, there has been an ignorance of our own cultural values as well in some places, sir.
What are anthropometric measures?
Sir, they are used to categorize human body types.
Based on any indexes, specific indexes?
Yes, sir. We take into count our head ratio, the cephalic index, and the arm length, the triceps biceps length, and the trunk length as well, sir.
Skin color,
Yes, sir.
skin fold thickness.
Yes, sir.
So, how can you relate archaeology with your ethnography?
So by studying archaeology, we can understand from where a particular a race or group of people have emerged, and how they have spread to other parts of the world as well.
Where we are at the evolution, can you state a percentage which has recently been quoted by NGC?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that.
So, which of the organism you say that you can easily observe the evolution patterns?
Organisms,
Yeah,
sir?
you say it is humans, insects, plants. So likewise, if you categorize, so you can easily see the evolution in a smaller period of time when compared to human evolution.
Sir, I'm not aware, but if I could take a guess, sir. I think it is microcellular organisms because they replicate faster, so we can have them under study easily.
Okay. Please wait for some time. We'll
Thank you,
discuss
sir.
and then-
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Not bad. These girls are quite tall. No? The other girl also was quite tall.
Compared to the other candidates.
No, the other girl also was quite tall.
Yeah,
Come, Lakshmi. Come. You dropped your mask. Okay, that's all. Come, please sit. Oh, so we are all very happy with the way you speak. You're quite confident. You're communicating well. Your body language is good.
Thank you, sir.
You have a good presence of mind also.
Thank you, sir.
And you have a fairly decent knowledge about your subjects and your, environments. Only one or two things we would like, 2-3 things I'll tell you.
Sure, sir.
One is I think your
Hair.
hair and all should be,
Yes, sir.
try and keep it in
Sure,
under some
sir.
control. Okay, you
So
see,
morning when I came, it was all fine.
now
So
it's,
yes, sir. Since I've been waiting, it
okay, no,
became
but
like
I'm
this.
just telling
Sure,
you,
sir.
be aware of it,
Sure, sir.
and you should come out as a person who is well groomed.
Sure, sir.
Okay, so that is it's a minor point. It's very,
Sure,
very
sir.
important. The other thing is, of course, we have not tested your thing in current affairs or anything. It's a short time, so please brush up
Sure, sir.
on
Definitely, sir.
this thing. And the third thing is, see, we did notice that You have taken IFS as the first preference.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will certainly get questions on that.
Sure, sir.
International affairs, be fully prepared.
Sure, sir.
And
Definitely.
India's, stand on many of these issues, Ukraine and this and that. Read it up, examine it, and take a call and expect some questions.
Sure, sir. Definitely, sir.
Anticipate some questions on this.
Sure, sir.
Otherwise, I think you're quite good.
Thank you, sir.
So far as the interview is concerned.
Thank you, sir.
About your exams, you don't know. But I'm sure we are all sure that you'll do well in them.
Thank you, sir.
How about your knowledge on the international organizations?
Sir, I'm brushing them up again, sir.
What is UNFPA?
UN, sir?
UNFPA.
Sir, I think it's United Nations Food Program.
What are the recent objectives that they have made?
So the Black Sea Grain Initiative has been taken at the G20 so that the food inflation can be curbed, which has been affected because of the Russia-Ukraine war.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
You're good. Brush up a little bit,
Sure, sir.
and I'm sure you'll do well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next person.